This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with audiences, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. Hey Spuds, it's Jamie. Welcome back to another video on the channel. I don't know, but welcome either way. I'm very glad to have you here, and I'm very excited to do one of my favorites on the channel because I just find it a little bit of fun, really, and that is pointlessly gendered. This can be anything from pointlessly gendered things, like stuff you can buy, to just pointlessly gendered states of minds and opinions of like, this is how people need to act depending on their gender identity. And it's all just silly. You can express yourself in whatever way you want. You can wear whatever you want, regardless of your gender. Are you ready? Girls playing video games. Is that what it's supposed to be? Look at me. Innocent. Girls playing with your feelings. Oh, the complicated mathematics. Oh yes, let's imply that women are manipulative and incredibly calculated when it comes to feelings. This is definitely made by some toxic dude that's just like, she hurt me here, and it was all so calculated, but whenever we played video games she acted so innocent. Society to men, you have to earn what you want. Society to women, you deserve what you want. Is this one of those meninist people, the incels that are like, actually men are not that privileged, look at this, like, why are we uplifting women so much and not men? There's a reason for that, you know. Millennia of oppression will do that. Yeah, no, this is really the other way around, because like generally men in society, and certainly in certain areas of society, are brought up with a lot of, what's the word? It begins with an E. Oh, balls. It's not privilege. What the hell is that word? Oh, entitlement. Men in society, a lot of men in society are brought up with a huge level of entitlement that they deserve whatever they want. And for women, often, like if we're talking about general attitudes here, which is really important because this is what's funneling down and this is what creates this entire subreddit and all of these thingamajiggies, not just expectations in terms of like, haha, yeah, boys can't wear pink, but also in terms of women's status within society. It's actually women who are expected to prove themselves a lot more than men. But then also being told they're not even allowed to do that. No, that's not their place. It's very bizarre. Only legend can understand. Okay. Do they mean legends? Men are like Bluetooth. He is connected to you when you are nearby, but searches for other devices when you are away. Women are like Wi-Fi. She sees all available devices, but connects to the strongest one. Men will cheat. Women will latch on to the strongest man to look after her. Sure. Guys will see shit like this and be like, hell yeah. Dinosaurs playing poker. A universal experience of men that we all really love and get behind. A painting of dinosaurs playing poker. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah, to the yeah, to the hell, to the loving this because I am man. Oh, another dinosaur. It's so funny how modern paleontologists are trying to weaken dinosaurs like velociraptors and Spinosaurus. In the 90s, they were shown to be powerful, masculine killers. Even the lady dinosaurs were powerful, masculine killers. Now they're feminized and weakened with feathers, reflecting the LGBT agenda pushed. Okay, bring back real dinos. Somebody's really gone. The LGBTs are emasculating the dinosaurs. Even the lady dinosaurs. They used to be so fearsome and terrifying and but now they're all cutesy and rainbow and it's those LGBTs. How? How on earth have LGBT plus people had any influence on archaeological scientific findings about dinosaurs? It's not the fault of the LGBT cuties that some dinosaurs may have had feathers, and I've literally never seen this. I've seen no information to suggest that a velociraptor is no longer thought of to be a elite hunter who's quite terrifying, and if it were around today would be able to hunt and kill people very easily. Clever girl. I've not seen anything about it now suddenly being this very cute little rainbow bird. Both are wonderful. And what do we say? Dinosaurs are cool, transphobia is not. Naming new folder. Memories with sparkles. Oh, memories. Men. Besidividiki already exists. Do you want to replace it? I do not think this is a difference between men and women. I think this is a difference between organized people and people who prioritize organization less. Where you save a folder and you're just like, I don't know what to call it. Blah, 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 blah. It gets a little bit complicated hated when you have a lot of folders. If I did that to all the folders on my desktop, I would not be able to function properly in my job. And I just want to take a minute in the Pointless Degendering to talk about something very not pointless and very exciting. If you've been watching my videos last month, as in if you watched last week's video, you'll know that I teased a very special surprise for this year's end of year Squarespace. Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video. The all-in-one website platform where any idea can be turned into a website. I've spent this year showcasing the amazing features and just how easy Squarespace makes it to create an amazing website by creating my very own brand new and not at all made up, very real new businesses for every month throughout 2025. I've shown you Squarespace's cutting edge design tools, meaning that anyone can build a unique website that actually makes an impact. You can even use Squarespace's Blueprint AI, their AI enhanced website builder, to create a fully customized site quickly and easily. And this month, instead of a very real and not at all made up brand new business idea, I wanted to show you just how easy Squarespace makes it to open up and run an online shop, giving you all the tools you need to sell online, from physical and digital products to services. Whatever you have to offer, Squarespace makes it easy to sell. They also make it easy to get paid for your products and services with their flexible payments. This makes checkout seamless for customers who can pay using credit cards, PayPal, and even Apple Pay. This means that I could use Charbonne's very real and actual Squarespace website to set up an online shop that in the last video was hidden behind a password protected page. But now I can reveal that for sale and ready for business and for your purchase if you so wish to do so is this fabulous sticker. Thank you to our editor Maddie for designing it. There's been a lot of negative things about the trans community this year, including some particular guidance in the UK that's suggesting that trans people should be banned from using the public facilities that match their gender. So go forth and get yourself a trans person P tier sticker, because that's all we want to do, right? P in peace. I'll also be donating a portion of the sales of the sticker sheets to Not a Phase. And whilst you're grabbing yourself a toilet sticker, make sure to go check out squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're feeling ready to launch, head over to squarespace.com/Jammidodger to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. The link is in the description box. Thank you so much for listening. Now let's get back to those pointlessly gendered things. What if mouse ears were made for men? Or like Disney mouse ears? Whoever said that they weren't for men? What is this? How do you put those on? They'd use wood and leather. Oh, they can't even touch your actual head, and they'd never come off. You have to wear a hat to wear them. Manly mouse ears made in the USA. This is awful. I hate this so much. I don't actually hate the design. Like the idea of little magnetic ears for your hats and stuff isn't a horrific idea. But the whole they're made with wood and leather and they smell like shit because that's manly. These are manly mouse ears. Dude, I just feel like this is the wrong target audience, because I feel like the kind of guy that would be so fragile in his masculinity that he wouldn't wear a pair of Disney mouse ears on the little headband, like actual Mickey Mouse ears, is not the type of guy who would be going to Disney in the first place, or even if he did go to Disney, would not be partaking in any of the Disney-ish things and would not be wanting to wear ears full stop. I don't really understand who this is supposed to appeal to, because I do genuinely feel like if somebody is so fragile in their masculinity and so ew, no, I can't wear that, they're not going to Disney. And if they are, they're not into Disney enough to want mouse ears, even if they're manly and made from leather. Just a really weird strategy. Why not make cool accessories like that for everybody, not marketed to be these are super masculine or these are super feminine. Just here are some mouse ears that are a different design, not on a headband if you want to wear them with a hat. Cool, no problem. I mean, if I wanted to wear mouse ears, I'm just gonna buy the ones from Disney though, not gonna lie. How girls remove pimples. 100 different products to get rid of that pesky pimple. How boys remove pimples. They just pull it out. Sure, I think anybody, regardless of gender, has been guilty of a little pimple squeezing from time to time. Popping that pimple, huh? Not an unmanly thing to wash your face. Boys selfie. Lots of different faces. Oh, that heart eyes one doesn't seem very masked, does it? Just one of them randomly is unwell wearing a mask. Girls selfie. They're all pulling the same face. What's this supposed to say? That men have a broader range of emotions or facial expressions, or girls all look the same in their selfies? No. There isn't a woman on the planet who will ever understand what true loneliness feels like, because she will never be in a position where nobody wants her. Oh, well, that was probably written by an incel. Okay, yeah. Because women can't be lonely. If Scootaloo is a tomboy, I don't know who Scootaloo is, why does she put her feet like that? So this isn't just pointlessly gendering based on gender. This is saying, oh, if some of your expression is more masculine, then
all of your gender expression must be masculine.
Oh dear. I wish girls had something like the Xbox, but not the Xbox, that we can play for 12 hours straight and talk to each other on and ignore the boys and thrive in isolation together. What's wrong with an Xbox? Imagine if I was hungry and really craving a cookie and I was like, I wish I had something like a cookie, but not a cookie that I could have as a sweet treat and enjoy that I really like and dip into milk. Well, why don't I just have a freaking cookie? Just play in the Xbox. Or have you considered a PlayStation? That is like an Xbox, but not an Xbox. Same with a Nintendo Switch. You have options. Bro, if you're studying a degree course and you notice there are a lot of women in your classes, that is a useless degree. Somebody replied to that. This is misogyny, by the way. That is misogyny. It's basically saying that a qualification or a sector or some kind of learning thing, something, a topic, that's what I was looking for. If it's primarily women heavy, then it's useless. So that would put out courses like psychology and probably nursing. There are a lot of courses and there are a lot of professions that are women heavy. They are very, very useful. They are very, very needed. This is extremely misogynistic to suggest that just because something is primarily pursued by women that it's useless. Like, that's deeply shit. Goodness me. Women, after you give them a logical solution for their problems instead of emotional support, they scream. Do you know, something that really helped Shabra and I, Shabra's my wife, something that really helped us know what the other needed in certain situations that we were finding stressful or upsetting is to be like, okay, right now, do you need comfort or solutions? Both have their merit. And if you are somebody that only ever offers solutions and your partner gets frustrated by that, because sometimes if they're like, I'm feeling a bit shit about this thing, they don't want you to go off and make a spreadsheet about how exactly they could solve it in 10 different ways. They just want a hug. And that's okay. People can get frustrated that they can't just like vent to you without you coming up with some master plan.
Would you like to hear my master plan?
No, sometimes people want to go, I'm feeling a bit shit. And you go, I'm sorry you're feeling shit. Come here, have a hug, and let me know if you want solutions at some point. But for right now, you can feel a bit shit, and that's okay. Oh, I can't stand it when people are like, I don't offer comfort. I'm going to fix your problems by solving your problems. Just give somebody a hug sometimes, it's okay. I've never seen a grown man cry out of pain. Women, on the other hand. Have you seen grown men hooked up to a period pain simulator? I've seen multiple of them cry out of pain, whilst the woman is sat there perfectly fine, experiencing the same level of pain. I've never seen a grown man cry out of pain. Have you watched football? And for the Americans watching, I mean not American football. Football. The football you call soccer. They cry all the time. Holy shit, I'm about to get so twisted, bro. Good girl, dog beer. Tail chasing blonde. Good boy, dog beer. Mailman malt liquor. I've seen like little birthday cakes for dogs that are gendered. Like the good girl birthday cake, and the only difference is like dog friendly cake. One has like pink decor on and one has blue. Your dog doesn't know. Why do people do this? You wouldn't take home the good girl cans to your boy dog and he's gonna look at it and be like, the is this, Bob? Take it back. I'm not drinking this girly shit. That's something exclusively saved for human men with extremely fragile masculinity, and for them to project that onto an animal, wow, must be bad. Turns out there's a third gender. It's a girl. It's a boy. You poor sausage. I like that that's also put with the, clearly you just had a baby cards. So you could be excited for your family, friends, loved one in any way that they've just had a child, or you could be like, you poor sausage. You've just had a child. Deary me. But yeah, the three genders. Girl, boy, poor sausage.
You can actually understand me?
I love that. In what context would you give a you poor sausage card though? I don't, it would have to be to the right person for the exact right thing and the right moment in time for that to go down well. Because like, I don't know, maybe if I'd like broken my leg and my parents sent me a card that was like, you poor sausage, I'd find it quite funny. That could be a context maybe, where it's something that's not great, but it's not, I mean, yeah, breaking your leg can impact you quite seriously. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of contexts where I would receive that card and not be like, the heck is this? Men, women. Why is it that there's a sign here that seems to indicate that there is changing facilities for children in both men's and women's bathrooms? So why is it only shown on the women's side with a child? Like the whole hairstyle and like the cinched waist with the long skirt, it feels so like 1950s trad wife coded. And then the dude is just over there doing ballet, which go for it. But why is it suggested that only the women's bathroom is the place to take your child? It's a bit weird. Women, just women, good-looking women being tempted by disfiguring plastic surgery. I think anyone of any gender can get sucked in to feeling like they need to have plastic surgery that isn't right for them necessarily. I think definitely people can take it too far, and I don't think it's something that's exclusive to women. Girls, I put this profile picture because I'm mysterious and secretly in love. Guys, beautiful. I don't understand what that means. Is it just something utterly random? Or does the 5 mean something? So women are deep, basically, and they put thought into things, and men just don't give a shit. That's the stereotype they're putting across. Men's Huntington unisex scrub pants with drawstring waist and 4 pockets. 4 pockets? They're pink. Well, that is a mix of gender stereotypes. It says it's for men. They're pink, but it has 4 pockets. Who are these 4? Girls, it's 5 kilometers. Let's take a cab. Me and bro covering 5 kilometers discussing some random shit. Women don't walk, basically. Girls versus boys on their birthday. Girls on their birthday. Dancing. Okay. Me on my birthday. It's from Red Dead Redemption, looking at yourself in the mirror. You're lonely? I don't understand. You don't enjoy your birthday? How long is this clip of just looking in the mirror? Is that all you do on your birthday? That doesn't seem like the most fun to me personally, but each to their own.
Because I am man, I cannot have fun on my birthday. I must dress as a cowboy and stare at myself.
Oh, good lord. Brochet. Brochet. 30 easy patterns for crochet weaponry and amigurumi. Brochet. Is that a brain? And like a brain stem? And Thor's glove. Not Thor's glove. Where the hell did that come from? The Thanos thing. You know, with the snap. I can't. There. Brochet. Men, did you know that you can't crochet unless it's for weaponry or gore-related things, and it's from a book called Brochet? If you don't do that and you just crochet a frog, you're actually a woman. Swedish death cleaning. What mums and housewives need to declutter a house, change lifestyle, and enjoy happiness. Oh yes, because only mums and housewives clean. Are we living in the 50s? What the hell is going on? What is this advert? Go away. Monster Energy is set to release a new female-focused energy drink called Flirt with 4 flavors. Late Q1 2026. Berry tempting, guava lava, strawberry fling, sunset squeeze. Is this real? This looks like the kind of thing that they come up with when they have to create a product on The Apprentice. And everyone's like, bit shit, wasn't it?
Who in their right mind is going to place an order for that?
Okay, sure. I don't even know if that's real. I feel like it can't be. No. Monster. Not for women. You have to drink Flirt. I will not accept it being called Flirt. It's Flirt, okay? Biggest male canon events. Realizing WWE's fake. First heartbreak. Or what, only men have a first heartbreak? Or watch WWE? Marvin's Room. No idea. Discovering family law you never knew of. Getting jacked. Unemployed era. Summer 2016, you had to be there. This is definitely a millennial. OBJ catch. Homies switching up on you. Touching real money. Understanding God exists. Losing a pet. Stronger than your dad. Fumbling an 8 out of 10. Great body that liked you. COVID war zone with the boys. Realizing you might be goated. November 2021. Touching rim. 10 foot. What is this? No, do you know, just no. Just let's move on. 42 years old. I've never used an umbrella in my life. They are for old ladies. I am man. Rain on me.
Rain on me.
I'm just baffled by how you can reach the age of 42 years old and just be that insecure and fragile. No. Do you reckon he also doesn't wear things with a hood?
Protecting your head is for women. No.
You can't write no girls allowed on the play fort. The playground is for everyone. Why are boys not allowed to have things anymore? Girls can have their own cartoons, toys, and even places, but nothing can be made specifically for boys anymore. What are they talking about? Are they talking about toys and cartoons? Have they not seen the toys in the toy shops and cartoons on TV? They're really gendered. But also, I think part of the problem is that men for so long in society have always been the default. Like, there's always the assumption that someone running a company is a man. There's always the assumption that a cartoon is going to highlight a boy character the most. There's always an assumption that things are for boys and it's girls that need to be invited in separately. I mean, look at just the fact that we have like football and women's football. That is not something that should exist. We should either just have football, and then if we have to contextually categorize it down, you do determine between men's and women's, and they are both equally weighted. There's spaces made specifically for women and for girls, and things made specifically because for so long the default has just been for men and boys. So don't be so sensitive that just because there's a little bit more inclusivity, you feel like you're suddenly losing your own things. That is not happening. It's weird. You're a mood. Your mood. You're a mood. Did I say you're a mood? You're a man. A moody man. You're a man. Your mood, stick to the plan. Tired, work. Angry, work. Bored, work. Anxious, work. Depressed, work. This does not help anybody. All this leads is to burnout, toxicity, and deeper problems, feeling like any issue you have can be covered by work, or tying your entire self-worth to your work because you've done nothing else in your life. That's very unhealthy. That's not going to help anybody. Oh, it's a pharmaceutical ad that has ever so slightly changed these two cartoon hearts to make one look more feminine and one look more masculine. So we've got lips with a different shade, so implying wearing lipstick on the feminine heart. Eyelashes, we all know that if you add eyelashes to anything, suddenly woman, because men do not have eyelashes, clearly, and the eyebrows are a different shape. So weird. It's a cartoon heart. I personally do not want my heart to have eyelashes. Boys 70 years ago today. When I grow up, I want to be a carpenter. I want to be a tailor. Girls today. When I grow up, I want to be like carpenter. I want to be like tailor. I don't think any girl who listens to Sabrina Carpenter is referring to her as just carpenter. I also think that most will call Taylor Swift and not just Taylor, but seeing as Taylor's her first name, that's more realistic than a 10-year-old girl calling Sabrina Carpenter Carpenter. What's the point of this? What's this trying to say? Oh, look, I found a very tenuous link. Ta-da! Okay, have fun. When a girl finds out her best friend is actually a lesbian, smiling. When a guy finds out his best friend is actually gay, terrified. And this is a great example of why men are weaker than women. No, but seriously, the fragility of men. POV when you're stuck in traffic, automatic car. Real men drives manual. Aren't most cars in the United States automatic? Because in the UK, we are seeing a lot more cars shift over to automatic, and then obviously with an increase in electric cars, which are all automatic, there are more automatic cars on the roads in the UK than there used to be, but I think we still are, and at least always used to be, a predominantly manual car country. But in the States, isn't it the other way around, where a majority of people, isn't it called stick shift or something, can't drive manual? Most of the cars are automatic. It's just easier. I learned how to drive manual. I drove a manual car for like many years, and I can still drive manual cars because I haven't forgotten. But for the past like 3 years, I've driven an automatic, and it's just so much easier. It's so much nicer when you're stuck in traffic. Your feet don't get all cramped up and painful. It's brilliant. I would highly recommend it. And on that recommendation, that's the end of the video and all of the pointlessly gendered things for today. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to go check out Squarespace by clicking the link in the description box, and you can also go to sharperandjamie.com to pick yourself up a nice little trans person Pete here sticker and go forth and stick them. Yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. You're going to see some names going up the screen of my lovely Patreons. Thank you for supporting me over there. It means a lot. And a big shout out to my top tier Patreons. Ginger Blues. Wow, that was not a good start. Ginger Blues, Tig, Night Soul, Sugar Joe, Elden K, Nesta, The Third Hatman, Max Mix Mod, Stellan Irvin, Rive Champon, Chloe, Chloe, Iona Balash, TNS Mum, Sally Drew, Randy, Albar, Marv Mallow, Rachel Raptor, Jesse Entwistle, Gosco, Sienna Lamb, Slayer, Sarah Hobbs, The Paisley Prince, Riley Ray, Bill Dad the Short, @8_Mars, The Deck of Cards, Claire Henley, and Marion. Thank you so much. Woohoo! And yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye. Yay.